So hey, welcome back to another ollie and kickflip practice. And you know, I'm doing some deep research on the internet and I'm finding out that these dynamic stretches with movement is really much better than some of the static deep tissue stretching that I have been doing. Apparently it elongates your muscle and it takes away a lot of the power and the responsiveness to doing some athletic moves such as the explosiveness of ollies. So really what it's doing with these dynamic movements is just kind of loosening up your muscles and kind of getting your joints ready. And I'm finding that's actually shortening my timeline way faster to where I'm able to just really get into the ollie a lot faster that way. And better ollies too. And make my energy work for me and my muscles work for me. Instead of, stretching them all the way out, which was the theory that it kind of took away a lot of the power. And then as I'm skating, I'm slowly kind of getting back into that shape that my muscle needs to be to have that explosive movement of the ollie. So I really feel like it's working out better for me. Please comment down below, let me know what you think. For me, I feel like it's working better and I'm exploring more options too as far as that goes. So again, ollie practice. It's ollie after ollie, ollie after ollie. Hey, that's a pretty good one. And that's the only way that I'm gonna get better. And that's the only way that I'm gonna unlock all the other tricks that I wanna do. I'm really hyper-focused on doing the kickflip. And that's one of my favorite tricks, basically. I learned that one really early and learning how to pop it and catch it really early too, like set me apart from a lot of my friends and it was really cool. And still a lot of my friends do like the freestyle kickflip, which hey, that's cool. Whatever kickflip you can do, that's fine. I just had like a certain standard that I wanted to meet. And doing the kickflip, as you can see, I start doing the kickflip after a few solid ollies. And again, it's like kickflip after kickflip after kickflip until, I get it. And I don't stop. And some of these, it looks like, man, there's no clue whatsoever. Other times it's like, wow, it's gonna happen. But then, sometimes you're just like, what are you even doing, dude? But this is all helping my muscle memory because I'm figuring out what's working, but I'm also at the same time figuring out what's not working. So that's really important. And along the way, you're just making these micro adjustments and you're kind of figuring, okay, I want this to be a standard way that I do this thing, because after a while, it's gonna become automatic. And there's gonna be a certain way that your body moves to execute a trick. That becomes part of your muscle memory. So that's what this is for me. Hey, there you go, that was a good one. Figuring out what's working, what's not. And a lot of it's on the what's not working at this stage, but that's okay, because I'm narrowing it down. Each and every time that I come out in the garage, I definitely feel that I'm getting closer and closer to my goals. And just on a side note, like the garage has really become my sanctuary. As you can see, I'm starting to clean it up a little bit, clear it out, and kind of make it my space. Nice. I follow right up with the kickflip. Yes! And then the agony of defeat with the most horrendous primo. Unbelievable. But I got the kickflip, guys. What's up, guys? Thanks for sticking through to the end. I was super hyped to land the kickflip. I did want more, but unfortunately, I did a weird primo and I jammed like my middle toe, which I'd never done before. Not broken, just jammed, but I'm gonna get back to it the next day or so. I told myself, once I do a popped and caught kickflip, I'm gonna earn a new board. I actually did it. It's a good start. I'm really psyched to set up a new poppy skateboard. So this one's gonna be cool. And of course, got the primitive grip and it's really cool. Got a little P. I'm gonna be riding some mini logos. These are the 101s. And these are cool because these are like the hardest that I think that you can possibly get, and I really like hard wheels. The 99s were cool, but you know, I just want that little bit of extra hardness on there. So those are cool. And then I'm psyched because with the old school board, I set up the rails on it, and I really like the rails on the skateboard. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying it on a regular popsicle, a street board, and just kind of see what that opens up and unlocks for me. And you know, I also wanted to bring up too, you know, when you set up a new board or, you know, you get some new wheels or anything like that, you know, your local skate shop, check and see if they have like a donation box, you know. For some kids that, you know, are underprivileged and maybe can't afford to buy new skateboards, it's always good to pay it forward. And it's an amazing program. A lot of skate shops have it. There's some that don't, which I think is strange, but the really core good ones are gonna have it. So, you know, you take your old board in there, and you know, even if it's razor-tailed or it seems a little kind of not so poppy to you, or the wheels, they may seem like a tad bit coned, or they're not exactly what you like anymore. Listen, a kid with not much is gonna be super psyched, and it's very important to pay it forward. And as long as the kid wants to keep skating, he's gonna be psyched, or she, to get these hand-me-down products and just keep them on the board. I know I was one of those kids. And you know, I would look to the guys and the older guys in the neighborhood, you know, before there was a skate shop in my town. I mean, this was like 86, so 84 through 86, there was no skate shop. 88 actually, I think, is when the skate shop opened. But, you know, I relied on the older guys in the neighborhood. You know, I was young, I didn't have a job, they had jobs, they bought skateboards, or maybe their parents bought them skateboards, and, you know, I didn't have much money, so I relied on them, and they totally hooked me up. And then their boards were like almost kindling wood, but when I got it, I was super psyched, man. So that's the thing, like, support your local skate shop, and also support the kids that aren't as privileged as some of the other kids that their parents can come in and buy them skateboards. There's a whole bunch of kids out there that love skateboarding, but don't always have the means. So if you can bring it into the skate shop and there's a donation box, definitely look into that. But this about does it for me. I want to thank you for tuning in, and you know, until next time, keep shredding, and we'll see you again soon. If you're an older skateboarder, please like and subscribe, and consider sharing with another older skateboarder that you may know that could use kind of a kick in the behind to get back on a skateboard again.